This are the Prophecies of Anne Catherine Emmerich, section number 8. Revealing this time, you see the Life and Revelations of Anne Catherine Emmerich, her 2-volume set, which you can obtain easily from Tam Books, as you'll see right here behind this, from Tam Books. Again, a 2-volume set for $40, or one each individual volume for $25. Today we're going to be covering her 8th section of Prophecies. She has quite a few, but I copied as many as I could. Here Anne Catherine has given many visions of suffering of the Jews in a special place of purgation. She relates their suffering and gives vignettes of souls known to her. She says, I was taken by the soul of an old Jewess to the abode of Jewish souls to help comfort many poor creatures belonging to Coesville, some of which I knew. It is an isolated place of purgation, quite separate from that of Christians. I was deeply touched at seeing that they are not eternally lost, and I beheld the various pitiable conditions. A second, she says, I saw a poor but uncommonly pious Jewish family who used to trade in old silver and little crosses as goldsmiths do, who now had to work incessantly melting, weighing, and filing. But not having the implements necessary, they could never finish anything. Something obliged them continually to begin all over again. I remember making a bellows for them, and I spoke to them of the Messiah, etc. All that I said, the old Jewess repeated and confirmed. The third vision. I saw some of them swimming in blood and entrails, which produced an ever-abiding loathing. Others running without ever a moment's rest, some dragging heavy loads, others constantly rolling and unrolling packages, others again tormented by bees, wax, honey, but it's inexpressible. Our fourth revelation. I visited all the Jews of the city. I went by night into their dwellings. The rabbi was perfectly inflexible, petrified as it were. He possesses no bond of grace. I could in no way approach him. Number 5. Mrs. P. is chained down by the firm fundamental principle that it is a sin even to think upon Christian truths. One must repel such thoughts at once, she thinks. Number 6. The nearest to Christianity is a big Jewess who sells meat. If she were not such a cheat, she would receive still more grace. But no one sympathizes with these people. I stood at her bedside and tried to influence her, but I told her many things. She awoke in a fright and ran to her husband, saying that she thought her mother appeared to her. She was in great agony of mind, and she resolved to give alms to poor Christians. Number 7. She entered the store of a Jewess of Coesville. She was busily arranging her goods, mixing up laces and linens of inferior quality with superior in order to deceive customers. This fraud Sister Emmerich prevented by perplexing the woman in such a way that she could not find what she was seeking, could not open drawers, etc. Really disquieted, she ran in tears to her husband, who on hearing of trouble decided she had committed some sin, yielded to some bad thought perhaps for which she must do penance. Then Sister Emmerich received a certain power over her. She spoke to her conscience and made her feel so sensibly the wrong she was about to do, that the woman cried to her husband for assistance and consolation. He ran to her, saying, Now do you not see that you did something wrong? And the wife resolved to give a quantity of old linen and other alms to poor Christians in expiation of her fraud. She thus obtained pardon for many other sins. Number 8. I was also among some Jews who lived in caves near Mount Sinai and committed numerous robberies and cruelties in the country around. I had to frighten them, perhaps for the sake of the Christian pilgrims, as well as for that of the inhabitants of the place. These are Revelations of Anne Catherine Emmerich, section number 8, taken from volume 2, pages 243 to 245, authored by the Very Reverend Carl E. Schmorger, and published by tambooks.com. Copyright of 1885. Again, you can obtain these books from Tam Books itself, or Amazon.com, or booksamillion.com. There's the end of the Revelations section 8 for Anne Catherine Emmerich, Saint Anne Catherine Emmerich. I'll be revealing more later on as we go on through time. Thank you.